Peace, diehards. It's your boy Ewu, the Any Star, host of the DiehardKnicks Podcast. We are at DiehardKnicks at the half. Right now, the New York Knicks are losing 54 to 44. It's been a game that's been typical for the most part. I feel like Utah is well, the Knicks are letting Utah do what we want them to do, but we kind of let that get away a little bit. But as always, it seems like there's going to be like a frequent guest. My man Tony's going to be here. Tony Crow, what's good, my brother?
Eru, what's going on, man? Shout out to
Chilling,
the
man,
chat. Your
chilling.
blackest time.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
man, turnovers,
Yeah, that's it.
turnovers, turnovers. A lot of offensive fouls. And missed free throws. Other
Yeah,
than that,
definitely.
I don't think the defense was like real bad. Even though they got over 50 points. I think the defense was okay. Um, I think we still right there. It's funny how because they've been playing so well, I'm kind of optimistic. You know what I mean? Like last year, I would have been like, "Oh, this game's over with. We lost."
Yeah,
But
that's how I feel about it too. Because I mean, I'm gonna pull up the shot chart, because I'm, I've been making a point about the shot chart every halftime. It's just that the Knicks are doing what we want to do. You see, we're getting shots at the paint. We're getting shots at the free throw line. We're just not a 3 point shooting team. We've been trying to be efficient shooting threes, but we're just not really like that's not our bread and butter. Our bread and butter is mid range at the 15 and right at the rim. If you look at Utah is basically doing what Toronto did. They're shooting a lot of threes. They're making a lot of threes too. And the only other shot they get is like right at the rim as far as layups and dunks. So
mhm.
I think the Knicks we just got to continue playing our game because they're not going to be able to stop us doing what we want to do because this is what we've been doing. They're not going to be able to stop us. The thing is that the Knicks just have to get a little bit more tighter with the game plan. And that I think that'll be the tail of the second half. I'm not afraid of this Utah team. I don't see anything that they're doing that's scary at all. I know you agree with that, right?
I do. One thing I didn't quite get. Um, Tonight was not the night for small ball. I know we're limited with our bigs and who we have, but if Gobert's out there, there's no way. I believe Randall should be out there as the center. You know what I mean? I think that little stretch killed us with rebounding and Gobert was just doing what he wanted in the paint. So we need Mitch to continue to stay out of foul trouble and hopefully he could withstand a large minute usage rate.
Yeah. Well, Gobert, man, I'm just not impressed by him. He doesn't do anything that scares me. Shaq. They made a comment about Shaq saying that hey kids, man, if you grow up, you can score 11 points in the game and get $200 million. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, he doesn't do anything for me. I feel like Mitchell and Gobert are basically the same player. Maybe Gobert has more experience. I
Hmm.
really don't see nothing. I don't see anything that they're doing really that's that crazy. That I'm like they're gonna be depressed or upset about because like you said, I just believe in this group. I believe in what we're doing and stuff like that. I want to ask you too, man. Did you catch the quotes from Rivers and Alfred about Thibodeau, his coaching style and stuff?
Oh yes, yep, yeah. Um,
Yeah, for the
yeah, you
most
got
part.
it's his way or the highway,
Yeah,
pretty much.
that's exactly what Rivers said. Rivers said that to the word right there is either his way or the highway. But he just wants guys to play hard. That's what Rivers said. Alfred, the
Mhm.
one that everyone wants to go to the bench, that people are not valuing the way he plays. But he's been playing pretty good. He said he basically doesn't care who you are. He's gonna play whoever's playing hard on defense, and that's the end of it.
Mhm.
That's basically the gist of what he said. So, like I said, I believe in these guys, man. I'm just not worried about. It. I used to be that type of fan, like back in the days. Like as soon as we get down like that, I used to get so mad about, oh man, he didn't do this, he didn't flick his wrist for the three. He didn't come around the screen a little harder. Oh, they need to run more pick and roll for this guy. I'm not that dude, man. Like I said, I keep bringing it up. Like we have a game plan and we're playing like to the way that that Thibodeau wants to play. And we're executing our game plan for the most part. The thing is, like, the NBA is like a game of runs. So I mean, it's just like the Knicks are right still in like close enough where we can go on a little stretch where we can instill our will a little bit, because we kind of did that in the beginning of this game. And yeah, so if we
And
can get that, yeah,
no, I was just gonna say, in the beginning we didn't, we were up, but we weren't capitalizing like we should have. It was two offensive turnovers or offensive fouls early, and two missed shots early. Now, granted, it's early, but that would have put us up. We would have had a lead like the Nets had. You know what I mean? Which kind of could have had them discouraged early. We let them stick around, and we didn't put our foot on their neck like we could have. But I'm
yeah,
looking forward to this next half and improving.
yeah. Well, you like vocabulary words are great, man. You know what I'm saying? So you said discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like there was points in the game where we made like the extra, like the fancy play when we didn't have to, like Randall came down, he threw like a weird alley oop to Mitch, and he caught it up, and he missed it or whatever. And then like a couple other plays too where we got a rebound where he could have just came out and set up the play, but he decided to come in and then let. It's not like Goldberg is so great that he just blocked the shot. He's such a great defensive player. It's just that Randall chose to put himself in a spot where Goldberg is just going to eat that. The same way Mitch would. If Mitch was there instead of Goldberg, Mitch would have ate it too. He
Mm-hmm.
just made the wrong basketball play. At the wrong time. Just stupid stuff. Not nothing having to do with anything Utah is doing. It's just that the guys are just Clyde likes to say lackadaisical and things like that. His different
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary words. That's I think that's the key right there. What do you think we need to do to improve? Like for what do you think the keys are to try to get win? Yeah.
Well, number one, the turnovers. The turnovers are leading to points on the other end. So cut the turnovers out, cut the offensive fouls out. That I think we had about 3 or 4 of those. And hit our free throws. I think everything else should handle itself. Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't think defense is that bad. I actually think the defense is pretty good. Yeah, close out on the threes a little bit, maybe. Other than that, we all right. We right there.
Yeah. Well, here goes Josh, man. Like Josh gets a lot of flack from the fans and stuff, but I just want to say, now that I'm on here, that Josh is in our corner. That's our guy. You know what I'm saying? Only we could talk bad about Josh, man. But I just want to make a point of what he's saying here. Like, he's saying that our lack of scoring is, it might bite us in the second half, which is true. But the thing is, with Utah, I'm not really afraid of their scoring. It's just that, like Ingles, he's gonna hit the three if you leave him open. We've been kind of like letting them off the hook. You know what I'm saying? We haven't really been biting down on the defense that we've been playing against other teams, because we've done this against Atlanta. It wasn't a fluke that we beat the Bucks. And whoever else we beat, Indiana we beat. It wasn't a fluke that we played these guys this way. We all played the same exact way. Like I could bring up the shot clock. It's the shot chart. We're not doing nothing different. That we've been playing our game plan. So if we just tighten up, Ingles is not going to get those jump shots. You know what I'm saying? We can deal with like little mistakes here and there, but we can't deal with lackadaisical play, letting bums like Ingles score. Because I mean, like let's face it, man. Like Ingles is a freaking bum. He's no better than say like an Alec Burke or Rivers or anything like that. He's not like such a dramatic player in that way. I'm more afraid of
He's not
Bogdan.
a star.
Yeah, he's not a star. He's just a role player, just like the guys that we have. You know what I'm saying? So we can get hot just as hot as those guys can get hot. So I'm not afraid of them. Donovan Mitchell, I'm afraid for him to get hot or whatever. But if he gets hot and we hold down the rest of the guys, then that's our game plan right there. So I'm absolutely not afraid of this Utah Jazz team. I really would like to win. But I'm not gonna cry if we lose. I cried at that Toronto game. I was crying. I'm still mad. Yeah. We don't play them again until like the second half. Until they announce the second half of the schedule.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Might not even be the same team.
yeah,
Toronto.
yeah. They might not even be this. They might end up trading what's his name, that top guy. What's the top
Laurie.
guy's name?
Oh,
Well, Lowry
Siakam.
might, yeah, Siakam, because I mean,
Yeah.
even Siakam don't think they're a good team. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like the Knicks could might be able to get a package to throw in because the Knicks still got 20 million. So like you said, they might not even be the same team. The Knicks might not even be the same team. We might add
That's a
add a
fact.
piece.
That's
Yeah.
a
So
fact.
yeah, I'm excited.
So the buzz going around is we might get Taj back. What do you think about that?
Well, Noel is not playing, right?
Not right now.
Yeah. So I mean, we definitely need that insurance because I mean, we got all these point guards, man. So right now, as it stands, DSJ is not ever going to play a game for the Knicks unless something drastic happens. Where like more than three players get hurt. That's the only way that DSJ is going
Mm,
to play again. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of need to get rid of not necessarily get rid of him. I don't want to use those negative words. It's just like to move on from him. Let him go to another position. Let him go to another team and see what he can do. And we need to bring in somebody. And Taj could play. Taj still had a little bit left in the tank. He's not gonna, be super dominant, but he's gonna give you, what you need. If we do need it, and we kind of do need it right this minute.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Because I mean, certain times I don't mind Randall running the five, but just particularly against, I know you don't have any fear about Gobert, but when that size is a very big disadvantage when it comes to Randall at the five, and not just Randall. When we didn't have Mitch, their whole team was kind of going to the basket. So
Yeah.
we gotta protect the paint better or pack the paint better.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely playing small will help out sometimes, but we definitely don't want that to be something that we're gonna hang our hat on. And we definitely can't do
Hmm.
that. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good with bringing him back, man. He's also good for the community, man. So I he's from Fort Greene and stuff. He does a lot of stuff with the community, so it'd be great to have him back.
Yep, and he's played with Tibbs twice already. Played for Tibbs twice already, so
Yeah,
familiarity, maybe some extra motivation as well.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
Yo,
I hope we make it happen.
while we're here, man, I just want you to see what's going on the screen there. Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can see. Let me put it up for you. You see what's going on in the middle of that screen there? I'm not sure if your glasses are working tonight. Because but it says Eru's Kings and Crow's Nest. It says Eru's up 6-2. So what do you think about that?
So first off, I've never been involved in the fantasy thing before. This is my first time, and everything was done auto pick because it was my birthday that day. So I was out celebrating.
Uh,
You know
uh,
what I mean? I couldn't really focus on it.
well,
So
I wish
I
I
didn't
wish
pick.
I had some tissues, bro.
I didn't pick a single player. So the fact that I'm not in last place is just phenomenal to me because
Yeah, that
you
sounds
know
like the Knicks fans are like the last 15 years, man. That's what it sounds like.
next year I'm gonna be on it. I'll pay attention next year. It should be a regular season start date, so it won't be around my birthday, and I'll focus.
Yeah. Well, shout out to the NBK Fantasy League. We got a bunch of guys here. We're eventually gonna get around to doing like an update for the fantasy league, just so guys can talk junk about their teams and just talk about the NBA in general. But my name is E Rules Kings on there. So for those that are familiar with the Soul in the Hole, they were Kenny's Kings. So that's where I got the E Rules Kings from. So I just wanted to throw that out there because
Nice.
I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? DiehardKnicks Podcast. I'm a Knicks fan and all that. But I am from Brooklyn, man. But I ain't no sucker. I ain't gonna just follow the Brooklyn Nets just because, man. Die hard in the hat. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that because I know you see it all around you, the
Right.
Nets fans,
Yo,
the former Knicks fans.
or whatever. They just a bunch of suckers, man. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, man, Knicks and Bruises, man. We got to do that show. It was supposed to have been today at 7:30, right? I just freaking remembered that.
Yeah, it's cool. We gonna get up, man. You know what? DM me your number, or I'll just DM you when I'm ready. Um, we'll do it. one of the days the Knicks aren't playing. You know what I
got
mean?
you.
So it'll be some off day content.
All right, cool, man. So everybody tune in for that. We got Tony Crow here. Let me get this out of here. Tony Crow. Let me put his beautiful face up there. Look at that, guys. That's Mr. Tony Crow. He got his own show. We're gonna launch it like ASAP. You know, and we're gonna get that popping, man. So tune in for that.
Knicks and bruises.
Yeah, Knicks and bruises, man.
Shout out to the chat. Yo, Black this time. I appreciate you, Eru, man. We're gonna keep this thing going too.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. So I mean, did the game start yet?
Yeah, we back on.
What's the score now? I'm a little
58-48.
Okay, man. Let's get out of here, man. These guys they want to get back to the game, man. So
no doubt.
Yeah, man. So peace, man. Tune in. Look to get, keep a lookout for Tony Crow's show. Knicks and Bruises. DiehardKnicks Podcast. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute. That's my thing, man. you got your thing. I got mine. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear you.
All right, peace, y'all. Thanks for coming in, Tom. All right, peace, guys.